What's going on, my boys? It's Sal coming at you again, this time with my top 10 high school fragrances for 2012. I'm excited about doing this list because this list, I didn't really just want to make any kind of high school list. I wanted to really dig deep back into my roots and see not only what I think would work for high school, but what actually did work for me in high school. So without further ado, guys, let's get right to it. Alright guys, so my objective with this top 10 high school is to get you high school boys. I got you guys. I'm going to get you guys some fragrances that the girls are just going to find sexy. We're not trying to find something too crazy. We're going to find something that works. And this top 10, it works, guys. So anything in this top 10 is going to get you compliments. It's going to get you girls that's going to love the way you smell. So let's get right to it. Number 10. Number 10 is going to be a classic. Number 10 is a fragrance that I had to put at number 10. A lot of people are going to be wearing it, so beware. This is going to be none other than Curve, the original Curve. I rocked this in high school back in the day, and it worked for me, but beware. There's going to be some dudes wearing this. You can find this pretty cheap as well. So all these, another thing I didn't mention is that all these fragrances in this top 10 are going to be fairly cheap, except for a couple here and there. So Curve is at number 10. Number 9. Number 9 is going to be one that not a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people wear this fragrance. So this is going to be Abercrombie's Clutch. Now, if you have not heard of this fragrance, Abercrombie Clutch, it's probably because this is actually from the Abercrombie Kids store. Don't be afraid just because it's in the Abercrombie Kids store. In my opinion, there's no really such thing as a kid's fragrance. This puts in work, especially for the high school crowd. They're going to love this stuff, guys. So Abercrombie Clutch, and this is also fairly cheap. Now, right to number 8. Number 8 is going to be another fragrance from the Abercrombie & Fitch house, and that's going to be Abercrombie & Fitch Colognes. Now, I really dig this fragrance for a date night. If you're in high school and you're going to take your girl out on a date, Abercrombie & Fitch Colognes is going to do work for you, trust me. Not so much for everyday wear at school, more for date night smell. It's very nice. Number 7. Number 7 is going to be another fragrance that is another classic, another one that a lot of people might be wearing, but it works really well. It's going to last all day on your skin. You put it on in the morning, you won't have to reapply. It's going to last you all day. So basically, Chrome, Azzaro's Chrome. If you apply this in the morning and you go out throughout your whole day, you're going to smell this at the end of the day, at the end of your school day. They're still going to be able to smell you. So that's very good for that fragrance. So that was number 7, Chrome. Alright, number 6. Number 6 is another fragrance that I haven't seen get too much love here on YouTube, but I'm telling you guys right now, this was one of the fragrances that I used to wear in high school, and it was doing the work for me. So I'm telling you guys why it's at number 6. Well, because my top 5 is strong. So number 6, let's get right to that. Number 6 is going to be Kenneth Cole's Reaction. Now, if you have not checked out this fragrance, you can find this fairly cheap. This is the big bottle. You can find the big bottle or even the small bottle for in the $30 to $40 range. So be on the lookout for this. This is some good stuff. If you have not smelled this, check out Kenneth Cole Reaction. Okay, top 5. Now, this top 5, it's a top 5. It's gonna do work. This whole top 10 list is gonna do work, but this top 5 is gonna do work. Trust. So, you're not gonna have to worry about much with this top 5. So, I want you guys to go back to school smelling fresh. So let's get right to it. Number 5. Number 5 is a fragrance that I wore a lot during high school. There is one negative thing to this. You have to reapply it because this thing is gonna die on you halfway through the day. But it was worth it to me. This just brings a lot of nostalgia when I smell it. So it's one of those. Number 5 is gonna be Lucky You. Lucky You. I don't know if you can't see that, but this stuff is very fresh, very clean, very sexy to the girls. And that's what you really need in high school. Something fresh, something clean, something pleasant, something that smells nice. And you're going to get that with this. If you have not checked this out, this stuff is dirt cheap. Now, you can get a big bottle of this for like 20 bucks. So be on the lookout for that. Look at you. Just check it out. Number 4. Number 4 is another one that's just nostalgia to me. And it's, in my opinion, the perfect high school date night scent. So if you're looking to take a girl out and you're in high school and you're going to take her out on a date, or you're going to go to a dance, you're going to go to prom or whatever it may be, this fragrance, in my opinion, is what does it. It's what does it for that circumstance. And it was doing it for me back in the day, and I'm sure it'll do it for you. And that is going to be another fragrance that's not overhyped on YouTube, but here you guys have it. This is called Mambo. Mambo by Liz Claiborne. Now, this stuff got discontinued a while ago, and you can actually find this at a local discounter. I found this guy at TJ Maxx. This guy's the medium-sized bottle is the 1.7, and I got this for $8. $8. When I saw this, I was like, I wasn't even shopping for a fragrance. I was like doing something at the store. I don't even remember, but I saw this and I was like, wow. So it smells like an evening. It smells like a good time. It smells like a good night right here. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you're taking a girl out on a date, there's no reason for you not to at least check this out. It's $8 where I found it. I'm sure you guys will not find this for more than 20 bucks. So if you guys can find this, I would suggest check it out. That's number 4, was Mambo. Now this top 3, all the fragrances I've named so far are fairly cheap. They're all pretty much under $40. These top 3 are not. That's not it worked that way. It's not because that these are the most expensive fragrances. That's not why these are the top 3. These are the top 3 because these are the better done fragrances, and because they just separate themselves from the rest of the pack just a little bit more. Not that the rest of this pack is not going to do work for you, because it is, but in my opinion, this top 3 just a little bit better. I mean, it is a top 3. So number 3 is going to be Bulgari's Aquamarine. Now, this fragrance for high school, trust, girls are going to love the way this smells. It's very clean. It's light, but you don't need to be choking anyone out. When girls get close to you and they hug you, they're going to smell it. And that's all you need. It's going to put in work, I promise. Bulgari's Aquamarine. It smells very clean. It smells really fresh. It smells like the ocean. This is some good stuff, guys. Bulgari's Aquamarine at number 3. Now, number 2 is no slouch. It is number 2 after all. And there has been a little bit of press about this stuff, and it deserves it. And this is going to be Nautica Voyage. Nautica Voyage is a perfect summer scent. It's a perfect high school scent. It's just going to work for you. Girls are going to dig this stuff. Again, another very fresh smell, very clean smell, and it's got a very nice blend of fresh, aquatic with some florals. So Nautica Voyage, it's going to get you compliments. This is some good stuff, guys, for those high schoolers out there. Check out Nautica Voyage. Now, we're on to number 1. Now, number 1 is a fragrance that I put in this top 10 because I knew it was going to be in this top 10, and I just could not take it out of number 1. As soon as I did this list, it was number 1. It held on to its number 1 spot. In my opinion, it is the best fragrance for you high schoolers out there, for everyday wear. It's going to last all day on your skin. It's going to project well. It has good sillage. Girls are going to smell this on you and they're going to love it. This stuff smells sexy. I'm telling you guys right now, there is no better high school fragrance, in my opinion, than this number 1 right now, and that is going to be Carolina Herrera's 212 for Men. So if you guys have not checked this out, get on it, because this stuff is going to do work for you, especially you high schoolers. Now, this is a little bit more on the pricier side, not too bad. It's going to be around $60 to $70. and that's for the big bottle. You can get the smaller one from 50 to 60. If you can dish out that cash for this is going to last you all year long, your whole high school year, and it's going to last you all day when you spray it. This stuff has great longevity. So to me, this is worth it. It's a worthy number one. It's my number one for high school of 2012, and that was my top 10, guys. I hope that I helped some of you high schoolers out there. I know it's an important time in your lives. I know you guys want to go to school smelling fresh, looking fresh. Hopefully this top 10 helped you guys out a little bit. And that was my top 10 fragrances for high school 2012. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.